Hello, Prayson. Welcome to the fourth edition of the Data Innovation Summit here in Stockholm, and welcome to the If Insurance, and thank you for joining us. Before we continue, please tell us more about yourself, your background.
Well, my background is in information architecture and persuasive design. That has to do with building a machine that can predict users or customers' next move. And then from that next move, we can be more prepared in intervening in the way that we want. Example, stopping someone from leaving us, like churning, or want someone to buy something but they stop. What is it that we could do to push the button for them to actually do the behavior they want to do?
So, Prayson, we are highlighting today the importance of data AI-driven innovation. The main focus is accelerating AI innovation, the dire legends that you just saw on the short clip. But from your perspective, what are the most common hinders or challenges when it comes to data-driven innovation with AI that organizations face today?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think the biggest problem we are facing, at least in our company and many other companies, they are silos where a different unit works in a locked area. So you have a lot of specialists, people who really focus on the thing that they do, and it's good. They do something that they do really good, but because they're in a silo, they don't get to share the knowledge.
Yeah.
So whatever innovation, whatever data-driven things that happen within that silo, they stay within a silo. They tend to not so much affect the whole organization as a whole, and that for me is a big problem.
So sharing,
breaking the silos.
Exactly. You presented on one of the technical stages of the summit on the machine learning, deep learning, and rather technical presentation on how to build a sentiment model in less than 30 minutes. Okay, a complete machine learning project journey about how to collect, clean, train, and deploy the sentiment model in production. If you can make a short recap.
Yes,
just in short points.
I think I will dense it down in order to fit my audience. But the main premise, the main takeaway is that you actually do not need big guns, which are like deep learning model and all these sophisticated tools to actually do something like sentiment analysis. And here I'm actually doing sentiment analysis in a language that it's not well documented, Danish. Or it could be Swedish, but this example is basically on the Danish language.
Yeah.
But then I will just show how easy it is to build a model and put it in production. And because at the end, it's not about what model you have, what business value does it bring to your company. And for me, this is the whole thing I'm trying to sell today.
In the opening slides, you said business value defines everything. So why is this important, and how important is actually from the business perspective?
Yeah, I think because of all this disruption of tools, we have machine learning, AI. It's a hype to start focusing ourselves on the machines and the architecture, and we forget what is it actually we're trying to solve. So in the end, you come with this awesome model, awesome deep learning, but what value does it bring? So everything should be business value driven. Like, what is the company in need of? And then from there on, try to define it and see how is this machine learning model, how is this whole pipeline going to bring value, answering that business problem. So it's always about business problem.
Of course. So apart from all the opportunities, the benefits of the sentiment analysis and opinion mining, there are, of course, significant challenges that go along. And some agree that the topic is still immature. Can you talk a bit about that?
Yeah, the topic is, it's immature, but it's climbing at a big rate. And it's so much immature when it comes to non-English languages, because when it comes to English, the tools are everywhere. But when it comes to other languages than English, then you're in trouble. When it comes to Denmark, I'm trying to change that. I've actually pick up the flag and says, I'm going to change this. I'm going to make Danish language as good as the English language. And that's why I have invested so much of my time trying to build a lot of tools, and I make them public, open on GitHub for everyone to come in and contribute. So yes, it's immature, and the immaturity is because of silos, because people who have this, there are companies that have good models for the Nordic languages, but they have blocked everyone out. So I'm trying to break that, open it out to everyone, because it's when we are actually ready to be open that we matured very fast, because together we're stronger.
Exactly. One last question then, Prayson, according to you, the state of machine learning, where will it take us in the near future?
In the near future, it's something really amazing. Like, it's very speculative to see where we're going, but the future is just going to be better. They're not going to be job installing or anything like that. There's no robot taking over. It's just there will be a really synergy between humans and machines.
They're just robots helping over.
Yes, so it will be assisting. I can have a longer breakfast at home while someone reads my email. That will be just nice. So there will be this marriage of
that will be nice.
So I only see a beautiful future. Is there a problem I see? Yes, because we can see machine being used in the wrong way. But this is true for everything else. So not just machine learning and data innovation.
Prayson, thank you very much for being part of the summit, for your session that you delivered, and thank you for conducting this interview with us.
It's a pleasure.
My pleasure.